And I'm live. I'm live. I'm back. Good morning. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle, and oh my gosh, I'm having all kinds of interesting YouTube issues. Um, Hopefully, the sound is working at least on this. I'm realizing the lighting is terrible. Whatever, it's fine. Um, I did the weekly reading. I recorded the weekly reading yesterday, and for some reason, my video won't upload with sound. And I've tried several different videos. There's no sound, and I don't understand why. And it is so aggravating. And it's Red Beard. Hello. It's been a long time. I had mostly given up on the lives because recording is just easier, and also I lost a live video way back, and that really pissed me off. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing live anymore. But now YouTube is forcing me back into the live world. So, hey, and Cheryl Mouth Shaman, hello. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Okay, what am I doing? I'm doing the weekly. I'm doing this again. Let's see what's going on for the collective. We've got strength. We've got a tree hugging angel right here. Here we go. And purpose. Angel is ice climbing. Ice mountain climbing. Yeah, strength and purpose. All right. A little different than yesterday. Who was yesterday? It was like harmony and something. Anyway, it's fine. Let's just dive right in with the wisdom of the oracle. Thank you guys so much for being here. It has been, I have missed the lives a little bit. Just to be able to interact with my friends. We've got Imagine, number 20. Flexible in reverse, number 19. But yeah, I can't see the cards anymore. I put this down a little, kinda. Fine. I will just hold them up as I usually do. And then we have Mending, 52 in reverse. Okay. Well, we start out with using your imagination in the best way possible. Really visualizing, fantasizing, getting into it. And I think this might have to do with purpose. But there's this rigid energy, and there's some kind of falling out with someone, heartbreak, something that I can't imagine this is what the fantasizing is about. I think it could have to do with someone else. It could have to do with feeling so sure about what you want that there's a certain rigidity to what you are doing, which is causing some kind of heartbreak, or you're feeling, I don't know, you're feeling the loss of something here. Let's go over to Heart's Hidden Secrets. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. Yeah. Something's going on. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Something is being, okay. So you could be feeling this way. Someone else could be feeling this way with this cloudy judgment. The cloudy judgment is affected by this emotional turmoil, this emotional storm. And it is somehow this has to do with this fallout, this heartbreak, breakup. And maybe one day things will change, things will get better, but for now, it is what it is. So let's go to the Osho Zen Tarot. Seven of Clouds, politics. Well, okay then. 10 of Clouds, rebirth. There. I need to make more space. There are a lot of great conveniences to recording my video versus being live, including having the whole table to work with. 8 of Rainbows, ordinariness. Okay, so out of some kind of difficulty, some kind of with this politics, this could have been some kind of manipulation, deception, lying, cheating, stealing. There's something here that caused this heartbreak, this breakup. And but out of it comes this rebirth. Something has ended, potentially died, but there's a renewal. There's and the child is coming out of the lion. It feels like, there is so the camel down here makes me think of this inflexible energy, and it's like rising up. So there's all this stubborn energy, and then comes this kind of fierce, I don't know if it's anger, but it's this very fierce energy, and then there's this rebirth coming from it. And then it's all about focusing on the beauty, focusing on the little things that need to get done, that can seem mundane, but really kind of enjoying the simplicity of whatever you're doing, of the task. It's like after you've gone through something that's like so weird and intense, and all this emotional storm and cloudy judgment, it's like, oh, I just want to be at peace. And this does feel very peaceful, and this is coming out of this coming from this rebirth. So let me get some cards from the Elemental Tarot. Not Tarot. Oracle. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated this morning. Health and comfort. Number 11. Aw. Solidity and inner core. 18. Lake and depth. 31. Let me just read Read real quick. It feels like as something dissolves, then you find your peace. Because where is it? The dove coming out. The dove coming out of this. And they don't look very happy, but there's, as it dissolves, there's this finding this place of peace because you are creating some kind of comfortable place for yourself, you and your loved ones. Maybe there's someone specific who's kind of who you feel you can lean on. And as this piece comes in and something dissolves, you're doing some kind of deep dive here. But let's take a look. Discomfort. Hearth and comfort. Take some time out to rest and regenerate. Know what makes you comfortable. Keep the home fires burning. Create a peaceful and beautiful home life. Nourishing the mind, body, and spirit is important at this time. Focus on the inner life, which is interesting because inner core, focus on the inner life, which, yeah, it's like there is definitely this retreating, this going within. Stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Yeah, right? Someone you can lean on. Keep your promises. The greatest power is from the inside out. So it's letting something dissolve, but doing it with integrity. And then the deep dive here, this depth and lake. Do not take the shallow alternative. Deep dive, do the research, do not cut corners. You may not be seeing the whole picture, so take your time with a decision. Yeah. Focus on comfort. Focus on the peace. Keep moving forward. Keep working on. Keep doing something here. It's like you're it's almost like a reinventing yourself or kind of changing things up with this rebirth. So let's go with the and there's Mojo Tarot. Good morning. This one, whatever this one is called, the numerology deck. Domestic harmony, 46. Yeah, that really aligns with this comfort and hearth. Focusing on your home, focusing on creating a safe place for yourself, a sanctuary. And interesting too, because both of these are tens, break down to a one. And actually, technically, so does flexible in reverse. It's like letting go of the rigid structure, the rigid idea, kind of loosening up through this rebirth. It's like being more in the flow, more willing to just lean into peace and comfort. And so this domestic harmony can be wherever you feel or however you make yourself feel comfortable. Music, 32. That's right. Have a little dance party in your living room. Play some good music, and it's like you're creating an atmosphere that feels safe to you. Who's here? Neha, hello. I am doing the weekly reading for the collective. So I'm not answering personal questions right now. And then we have timeout 37. Um, yep. There's definitely just allowing yourself some space to to go deep, to figure out what you're even doing, focusing on what needs to get done as you go through this rebirth. Let's get some cards from the animal spirit oracle. Peacock spirit, let it shine. 46, same as domestic harmony. Yeah, and look, even the colors are similar. um Let it shine. Domestic harmony comes from a place of feeling safe and feeling peaceful or at peace with whoever you are with. Whatever environment you're in, it's creating that sanctuary. And then it's like, and then the peacock has light coming from the heart. So it's like, let your love shine. um Feeling like you can be your best self, in a new situation. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. 19. Well, also 19. We have a lot of ones here. This is very, very much about a new beginning. Be loyal to what you love. And yeah, by being loyal to what you love, this helps you to feel, I don't know, adjectives are escaping me, but feeling really, really comfortable showing off. But it's not like trying to show off and get some kind of attention. It's just feeling like you shine in the presence of somebody else, or in whatever it is that you're doing. It's kind of elevating you. Maybe there's a little bit of a glow up here. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. 48. Beginner mind, some kind of new beginning with someone or doing something. Could have to do with some kind of musical endeavor. But mostly this music just feels like surrounding yourself with the tunes that really resonate, that make you feel really good. Let's get some cards from the Guides of the Hidden Realms. Yes, hi Gumbo. The sovereignty of magic, synchronicities, miracles, and spiritual forces. Oh, the number 5. Yeah, the number of change. Um, so part of the change that you are going through has to do with you becoming uh, aligned with. It's like your frequency is rising. You're in alignment with possibly your purpose, or as you're on this new path, you are yeah, it has something to do with your purpose. And that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It doesn't have anything to do with making money per se. It's more about showing up in a new way. It's like whatever breakup difficulty you went through here, in reverse. Um, it's like it broke your heart open, and you're it's like you're able to be more in your own skin, and you're feeling better about yourself and life in general. And so there's all these synchronicities that will be coming in, have already been coming in, things that feel miraculous. But I think it's more that you're just noticing that kind of thing more, because miracles happen all the time. We just have to learn to pay attention. And so yeah, you're really in tune with this more like mystical, magical energy, because with spiritual forces, you're being guided by spirit, by the universe. And the alchemy of poison, transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice, radical forgiveness. Oh, I love this. Number 22. Um, through the healing, there's a lot of healing that's happening here. You are recognizing where you might have given your power away in the past. You are learning these very transformational lessons. Oh, and I don't know if I've seen this before, but there's a little frog on this one's shoulder. And I love frogs because they are both. They are land animals and water animals. And it's like, one foot in the emotions, one foot in the real world, and comfortable in within those two realms, which allows you to maintain your balance. And radical forgiveness, you're letting go of whatever hurt you in the past. You're not letting it. It's like you're basically saying, I don't need to dwell on the past. What happened happened. It was difficult, but I'm better for it. And there's the sun. Do 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 do. Yeah. Got my crew in the house. So happy to see everyone. We're just missing Linda and Lioness. Yay. Yay, Cheryl. The universe shall provide. Let's see. We've got crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Yep. Miracles, miraculous energy. Like you're leveling up in this really amazing way. Oh, and I didn't pick a final card of the Guides of the Hidden Realms. That's okay. Oh, and we have the consequence of fear. Contraction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecy. Number 20. Yeah, I think as you upgrade, as you go through this rebirth, it's not all smooth sailing. We don't just one day, most of us don't just one day wake up and go, okay, like I'm starting anew and everything's fine. It's like, it's a process, and, working through the emotions and finding the balance. And there's fear there sometimes. And it speaks to you being aware of, um, aware of the fear that might bubble up sometimes, that maybe has kept you stuck. Like, for example, having gone through something that is heartbreaking, it's very easy to say, well, I'm never going to let myself open up to anyone again, or be in that kind of situation, and so you close off. And this is kind of with radical forgiveness next to this frequency of fear. you're working with that part of you that is fearful and understanding that you have to ally yourself with that part of yourself. Because it's fear, false evidence appearing real. It's it's there to help you to discern what's going on around you, but the point is to, if you've learned the lesson, if you're really working on it, which I see you are here, you're overcoming the fear. Or you're saying, okay, okay, fear, yeah, thanks for trying to protect me, but I'm still going to move forward. I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to um, be in this energy of radical forgiveness, because that is where the magic happens, because you're not being held to the past. You're actively releasing yourself from the past and honoring that fear too, because fear keeps us safe. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it can be troublesome when we let it call the shots, basically. So, yeah, so there's this holy experiences, spiritual forces, miraculous energy. It's, yeah, it's really exciting. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. Oh, yeah. Your heart is healed. Um, that's amazing. You're having a spiritual glow up here. Major, major spiritual growth. And you're with dropping the shields. The fear is what causes one to put up the shields. So you're like, all right, well, I recognize that the fear came from something, something legitimate that happened, but I don't have to let it stop me. And you're got this open heart. It's amazing. And crown chakra. It's like you're in alignment with, it's like you're becoming a conduit between heaven and earth. It's very cool. Star being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healed, recharging. Your heart is healed, wounds are healed. Yeah. Good on you. Awesome. Awesome. You've really worked on going deep, doing the work. And then with recharging, it's like that's a part of timeout. That's a part of, it's like you know, in a sense, you're like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You've completely transformed, but now you need a little time to rest before you can just fly off. It's it's been a lot, and that speaks to this strength. Hmm. Oh yeah, purpose. That's why I was thinking that, because you have a whole new purpose that is, that you're thinking about, that you're working on, that's bubbling up within you. And a part of resting and recharging is you getting into alignment with this purpose. Yeah. Okay, where are we at? Okay, I definitely need to get some forest spirits oracle cards. See if we will be blessed by the typos. Oh, there goes the Aries. Bye. All right, we've got, or the sun. Owl spirit, soul search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. And as I often say, your intuition is directly tied to the higher realms, to your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the divine, the universe. And so as you access your intuition and learn to trust, the downloads that you're gaining some kind of deeper understanding about your purpose, about what it means to live live a satisfying life. Like being human on this planet, there's a lot of like mundane kind of things that we have to do daily. And it can sometimes feel like, this again. But because of this newfound purpose, because of this rebirth that you're going through, it's like kind of almost reveling in the mundane, in the simplicity of things. I don't like the word mundane. But yeah, it's like allowing yourself to just be like, okay, like I'm really happy with what's here and what's unfolding. Yeah. Pink Fairy, Enchanted. It's time to connect with your inner child and find joy in the simplest moments of life. Connect with your inner child. That's part of this rebirth. Huh? And just like I was saying, find joy in the simplest moments of life. Mhm. It's like you were stuck in some kind of you know, mental prison, we'll say. Because I keep thinking about like people who've been locked away for a while, or stuck in a situation, and then they are finally released, and they're like, "Wow, like I used to take so much for granted, and now the magic and the beauty and is in the small things, and there's an appreciation for things in a way you didn't have before." And then bear spirit, untamed spirit. Allow yourself to run wild and free as you explore your own fierce but gentle nature. Yeah, see? Fierce but gentle nature. That makes me think of this lion here, too. Allow yourself to run wild and free as you explore your own fierce but gentle nature. Yeah, because you're learning about yourself. This is there's so it's like you're seeing the world with the eyes of a child, right? We had that beginner's mind wherever that went. Um, After going through the healing process, feeling healed, gaining your strength once again, you're just you're like, okay, I just want to experience life. I just want to explore all these different ideas and feel my energy be in my body, and and enjoy whatever unfolds, because there are miracles and synchronicities everywhere, and there's like a newfound sense of awe and wonder, like, you know, feeling connected in this whole new way is really it's really, I don't know, it's like lighting you up. It's great. All right, so I'm gonna pick a rune to close out close out the reading. We've got Awaz, which yesterday for the collective I got Ewaz, which is interesting. So there was in that reading there was a whole makeover, kind of a changing things up, changing from the inside out, and now we have Awaz, which is getting some kind of help. Oh yeah, and there was something about romance yesterday too. So that, I don't know, that could be something here. Somebody who really, like I said, has your back, who's willing to help you. You're willing to help them. There's reciprocity there. Let me find it. Oh, nice. Awaz, travel or a change of residence, as well as loyalty, trust, and teamwork. And that makes me think of the dog here. Be loyal to what you love, to what and who you love. So, yeah. Um, And teamwork are the dominant themes for this rune card, which is associated with the horse, a sacred animal in many ancient cultures. Just as the bond between rider and horse is based on faith, love, and trust, this rune card reminds you of the importance of these keys for the key relationships in your life. The card could also apply to a work situation or project in your life that requires discipline, trust, and teamwork if there is to be any forward movement. If you want success, you need to dedicate yourself wholeheartedly. There are no half measures. Finally, the relationship on which this card could be turning the spotlight is the one you have with yourself. Do you trust yourself? Do you have absolute faith in yourself? If you don't, this card is urging you to focus your energy less on others and more on believing in yourself and building up your self-confidence. Yeah. Yeah, see, you're building this trust within yourself. You you're having this new beginning. You're connecting with someone new, or someone at least that has your back, that is kind of your ride or die almost. Um and maybe there's this person here has something to do with your purpose. But even if not, they're at least like cheering you on, and like saying, "Keep going, you're doing awesome." So, okay, this is amazing. Thank you. I'm not using that. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.